Syempre, paano ba? Parang madali na mahirap. Mahirap kasi magsulat ng series. So it's actually my first time writing a series. I've produced numerous series for I1. Pero yung ako talaga mismo yung nagsulat ng series. Medyo mas mahirap siya kumpara sa movie. Kasi parang kang gumagawa ng isang pelikula every isang episode. Pero yung thing is, kasi diba sa series, lagi siyang may highs and may lows. And it always has to end with a bang. Alam mo yun, lagi siyang may ganun may cliffhanger siya sa dulo. Sa pelikula, isang dire-diretso lang siya. So medyo doon ako nahirapan in terms of transitioning sa pagsusulat. Pero in terms of sa laman ng kwento, hindi ako nahirapan doon kasi siguro dahil kilala ko na. Actually, sobrang dali niyang buuin kasi kilala ko na yung characters ni Dominic at saka ni Luke. At tapos ginusto ko talagang actually sa unang draft ng movie, meron talagang parents doon na natanggal ko lang sila kasi nga we had to focus on the story, the love story. So nung binigyan ako ng chance na gawin siyang series, doon ko na in-explore talaga yung world ng parents at saka nung school. So yun yung madaling part, yung kung paano palaguin yung kwento nilang dalawa.
Siguro dito sa The Boy Foretold by the Stars, una ko ako nabigyan ng pagkakataon na mag-play ng lead character. And dito ko unang na-explore yung talagang yung trabaho namin bilang artista, yung kung paano ka magda-dive din sa character. Tapos, sobrang swerte ko lang na yung una kong pelikula na ginawa ever ay napasali sa MMFF. Tapos, na-nominate tayo and hindi ako makapaniwala hanggang ngayon. Parang tuwing natutulog ako paggabi, hindi ako natutulog ng hindi nagpapasalamat, ng hindi naielib sa mga nangyayari sa mundo na totoo bang artista na talaga ako? Totoo bang meron akong ginawang ganitong klaseng project? Na totoo bang kasali ako dito sa project na to? Yung ganon. Hindi pa rin ako naniniwala, ate.
Congratulations, ang ganda. Thanks, MJ.
How did it change? Siguro yung tema, yun yung nagbago. Because the movie, diba, the theme of the movie was really about destiny, believing in one's destiny and finally, being destined to your soulmate. And then yung theme kasi nitong series, it focuses more on commitment. Parang yun yung pinaka-tema ng buong 6 episodes na to is how, diba, pinagtagpo na kayo ng tadhana. Ngayon, the real challenge comes na how do you stay committed to the relationship that, faith brought to you. So yun yung, doon ako umangka na parang all their decisions, character decisions, ni Dominic, ni Luke, ni Gio, even the parents focuses on, that commitment. Kasi every character has their own commitment to their own families, diba? Parang yung parents, si Miss A at si Kuya Nick, focus sila sa commitment nila sa pagpapalaki sa anak nila ng mabuti. At the same way, ganun din si Tere at saka yung character ni Coach Mark, ni Victor, sa pagpapalaki kay Keann. And then syempre, na meron tayong mga, adolescent teenagers, trying to discover for themselves what it is to grow up and to fall in love. So, and how hard. Dito kasi nila na-discover, especially for Dominic's character, what it takes, to be committed to someone. Parang yun yung pinaka-growth niya, na parang hindi lang pala siya all, happy, kilig moments. There are also maturity involved for all the characters. Kasi lahat sila may natutunan sa bawat isa at sa lahat ng nangyari sa pamilya, sa eskwelahan at saka sa sarili nila. So yun. Okay.
Matakal sa series or sa pelikula na BL yung mga legislation o yung kawalan ng batas na nagpoprotekta sa mga LGBT or kaya yung anti-discrimination bill kasi hindi pa rin siya naipapasa ngayon. So, yung gender-based discrimination and gender-based violence, hindi pa rin siya naikha sa batas. So, sana may production na mag-tackle ng ganong topic. Yun lang.
Go, Nick.
Ako ba, Kuya Nico? Kuya, ikaw na.
Ako na, yung sa walang anak. Okay?
Kaya ka naman, 4 lang ang paa.
Hindi. Sa akin, alam mo, actually, okay lang sa akin. I have I have 3 brothers, but 2 of them are gay. And my parents are so open, and they're like, nung nag-out yung kapatid kong isa, sabi nung parents ko, alam naman namin yan. So parang there was no need for them to be formally coming out, diba? So ako cool na ako dyan. Tsaka I have a lot of friends from the LGBT community, and I love them all.
Sobrang
Yeah,
opposite
great.
ng character mo dito sa ano.
Oo, sobrang opposite.
Ako naman, since my daughter just turned 13 recently, my Olivia and I were very open to each other. We tell her that anything that you want to know, kahit alam mong hindi kami agree at some point, ang importante is you are open to us. And I was just talking to si Direk Dolly. Sinabi ko nga na pwede bang mapanood niya itong series namin because at the age of 13, she has recently asked me what is being a pansexual daw about. So ako, sa totoo lang, hindi ko alam yung sasagot ko kasi hindi ko alam. I'm not very much aware of yung description ng preferences ng mga tao. So, but I made the research on it, and ako, ang take ko dyan is, sabi ko nga, my character here resonates so much because I found myself telling her na it's okay. Ako, I would rather you discover on your own kung ano yung tingin mo, ang choices mo. But yon, be open.
Yeah.
And like what Ate A said, my 24 years, I have been exposed to the LGBTQ plus community. All my life, di ba, nakapaligid sila sa amin. They're very happy people. And again, as Jody said, love is universal. So who are you to choose for a person? Sobrang open kami ng anak ko. And I just told her that when the day comes na ito yung choice mo, I will support you. I told her that.
Nice.
For me, I have 6 kids. No? I have 2 boys and 4 girls. Yung boys, bookend sila. One is the eldest and then the other one is the youngest. But I would always have this stand. I have so many friends who are in the community. Growing up from grade school, dami ko nang kilala, and then getting into the business, and then working in this industry for so long. I think my understanding grew along with me. Syempre at first, when you're young and you're in the 70s and early 80s, you know, a lot of things are said about people in the community, and because you're impressionable, you think the same way. But as you grow up, you realize we all can only be answerable for who we are, and we cannot pass judgment on others. It's because of my exposure, I believe I understood better that, and pardon me for saying this, it's actually more difficult for people in the community to sustain, maintain, obtain the kind of relationship that is ideal, or katulad na sabi ni Direk, something that you would commit to. And if they're already having that problem, ba't pa ako dadagdag, diba? If my children will always be open to me, they should understand that I will always be there to support them. It doesn't matter what their choices are, for as long as they're not hurting themselves and other people in the process, for as long as they're being true to what they feel. And then I want them to know that I am proud of them no matter what, you know, because my children are my children, whatever happens.
Right.
I think nasabi na rin nila Miss Ago at Nikki and Sir Romnick yung mga points, but I don't have any children yet. I do have a fiance, and hopefully soon we'll be having our own children. But if faced with that situation, you know what? Yeah, I live by a motto na I always have to. I want to be honest and true to yourself. So it's the same thing I'd like my children to have and to believe, because as a parent, you want to be there to guide them. And if there is always yung nahihiya or some or or in that manner, it's going to be difficult for a parent to guide your child, and you want to give them the utmost guidance. So I'd love to support whatever he or she is up with. So ayun.
All right.
na magkakaroon ng series, na magkakaroon yung continuation. Kasi I agree with many of the fans na bitin yung ending ng pelikula. And actually, sobra ko kasing binigay yung puso ko dun sa project and sa mga taong involved sa production na to. So, hindi ako masyadong nangamba. Kumbaga, meron akong complete surrender and trust sa lahat ng mga parte ng kwento ni Dominic and Luke, sa scene partners, sa mga co-actors ko, sa director ko, sa mga producers namin. So, na-excite lang ako. Sobra akong na-excite na lalago yung kwento ng pag-iibigan ni Luke and Dominic, na marami kaming makakasamang iba pang mga magkikwento ng kwentong yon with us. Yan, mga bagong cast members. Yon. Super excited lang. Super excitement yung naramdaman ko. Thank you, Vod.
Thank you, Adrian. How about you, Keann?
Oh, I can agree with what my partner said. Every inch of this whole production, from of course the producers to our amazing director to the cast to of course our staff as well, we all poured our 110%. We really poured our hearts out, blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah, I'm so thankful to be part of this wonderful production, this wonderful team. Thank you so much. But sa totoo lang, I also want to give credit din sa mga fans, because of course, partly the reason why din natuloy ang Love Beneath the Stars is because of the fans, how how do I put this? So sobrang in demand yung gusto ng fans na magka-sequel, magka-second movie, or magkaroon ng series. It came to the point, of course, syempre, we don't want to disappoint our fans, and of course, Dreamscape, ABS, the whole production didn't want to disappoint the fans as well, bilang they love the movie so much. Kaya they're also partly the reason why this little dream, this continuation of this big dream that we have came into play. So maraming salamat sa mga nag-support din sa movie at ang humingi ng sequel.
Ito siguro second and last question ko para din sa inyo, Keann and Adrian. Ano yung thoughts ninyo on the emergence of BL stories dito sa Philippines? Movie man, online series, etc. Na parang it opened more doors para mas maintindihan ng lipunan that same-sex relationships should be accepted. It's normal to fall in love with same-sex or sa LGBT community. Siguro ikaw, Adrian, bilang kapatid.
Correct. Thank you for that question, Von. Sobra akong excited ulit kasi it's been a long time coming. Matagal na natin hinihintay na makita yung mga sarili natin sa pelikula, sa TV, na nai-in love. Matagal naman ng present ang mga LGBT sa pelikula at sa TV, pero parang hindi sila nabibigyan ng rom-com, ng kilig story. And hinanap ko yun kasi mahilig ako. Tayong mga Pilipino, mahilig tayo manood ng mga kilig eh. 'Di ba? Laking star cinema tayong lahat. And inaabangan talaga natin yan sa sinehan. Yung mga kilig stories na yan. And nasasad ako growing up na hindi ko napapanood yung sarili ko na kinikilig. And ngayon kinikilabutan ako tuwing may mga nagko-comment and nagbe-message ng mga fans na finally nakikita na nila yung sarili nila sa pelikula, sa TV, na pwede din silang magka-love story. Kasi sa totoo lang, hindi pa rin naman ako nakaka-experience ng serious na relationship Pero parang dito, through Dominic, na-experience ko yung ganong klaseng pagmamahalan. So maraming salamat po, Direk Dolly, kasi binigyan niyo ako ng pagkakataon na gumanap bilang Dominic. And parang binibigyan ko ng hope yung 10-year-old self ko na ni Adrian na pwede ka ring ma-in love, girl. Ano ka ba? Maghintay ka lang, mangyayari din yan. And siguro, mabibigyan ng tapang and hope yung mga bata ngayon na mapapanood to na pwede rin yan mangyari sa akin. Na-deserve ko rin na mahalin ako ng ganyan. So, yeah.
Wow. How about you, Keann?
Deserve nyo talaga. Deserve natin.
Correct. Ikaw,
I think everyone knows naman I'm also a proud ally of the LGBTQIA community. So para sa akin, my perspective, I think it's something that everyone, not even just everyone in society, but of course the community has been waiting for. It's basically like parang a sigh of relief na parang finally our story gets to be told. And I think para sa akin, it's a huge step forward for the LGBTQ plus community because of course it shows how evolved society is in accepting the community. Before, of course, as history knows, parang there have been so many complications, ganun. Now it's to the point na even the MMFF has accepted the LGBTQIA community to the point na, ayun nga, they allowed our movie to be part of the top 10 official entries. So, of course, that's a huge step forward for us. It's a proud moment for us. And for me, as a proud ally, my perspective, my just observing all of this, nakaka-proud din. And seeing so many people around me who are also part of the community saying thank you for being a representative, ganun. Nakaka-proud din para sa akin hearing na I really made a mark sa community because of course I was brave enough to tell their story. At the same time, how I was brave enough to say or be part of this whole movie, ganun. It's just, until now, it's still all very overwhelming. But at the same time, I'm very, very proud.
wow. Thank you so much. And congratulations sa buong team, sa buong production. Excited kami para sa sequel na ito. Thank you so much.
Ngayon parang mas okay din gumawa ng series compared sa movie. So that was yun yung isa sa mga main reasons. And parang gusto rin kasi nila na kasi if we do it into a movie, medyo gusto kasi nila mas makilala pa yung mga characters. So pag sa series kasi 'di ba parang mas makikilala mo sila kasi mas mahaba siya, episodic siya. So yun yung naging goal nila. They wanted people to relate more to kung sino ba talaga si Dominic at sino ba si Luke. So, yun yung reason kung bakit siya ginawang series compared to a movie.